Carolina Panthers continuing training camp today with another intense day in the heat and humidity.
The team's top draft pick had a great play today. Sports director Nick Carboni joins us to talk about that and the overall vibe of the day.
Second day in pads at training camp for the Carolina Panthers. A very competitive practice this morning, and head coach Dave Canales telling us afterwards he loved the energy. Now, with all the talk the last couple of weeks about the receiver room as a whole, we have not heard much about rookie Tetairoa McMillan. The Panthers surprising many around the NFL by selecting him as their top choice in the draft with so many defensive needs, but he provides Bryce Young a big target down the field. In fact, on Wednesday, he made a tremendous one-handed snag in team drills on a throw from Young. One thing Carolina loved about T-Mac, as they call him in the pre-draft process, is that he rarely dropped the ball in college at Arizona. McMillan dropped one today, but he came back and caught a handful of passes in a row.
Just shows a lot of confidence and belief. He's had some pretty bad plays, throughout camp, and he's had some excellent plays, and I think when you have a guy, he's teaching me stuff about him that I don't know, just looking at his character, for him to, when guys bounce back quickly, it speaks to their confidence. Good or bad play, I've done it before, I'll do it again, and have that kind of thought process, and he's showing that.
Now, one reason we hadn't heard a lot about T-Mac was because of the great comeback story by Hunter Renfro, but the veteran sat out today. He tweaked his hamstring, but he did go up and tell Coach Canales, if we had a game this week, I would be playing. We'll see if he's back on the practice field when camp continues Friday. For WCNC Charlotte with the Panthers, I'm Nick Carboni.
We've been bringing you live coverage from training camp nearly every day since it kicked off over on WCNC Plus. Our sports team has brought us updates throughout each day. In fact, today we talked about some of the position battles and contract extensions. And of course, you can always talk to our folks about what they're seeing during practice, which is what we do during WCNC Plus.
Yeah, we always have this coverage and so much more over on that streaming platform. Make sure you add it wherever you do like to stream. We are on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.